Morning, there are new developments in the legal battles facing former President Donald Trump. On Thursday, Trump's legal team filed a motion calling on the judge to dismiss his 2020 federal election interference case, citing presidential immunity. And in a separate filing, Trump's lawyers also moved to dismiss his New York hush money case. Joining us now to discuss all this is NBC News legal analyst Danny Cevallos. Hi, Danny. Of course, we need you this morning, so thanks so much for being here. Let's start with this motion to dismiss the 2020 election interference case. So as I mentioned, Trump's legal team is arguing presidential immunity. Does Trump have a case here? Like, what does the law say about that? And why are we just hearing about this potential take on this now?
Two magic words: outer perimeter. They will be at the core of this motion, because if Donald Trump's activities were within the outer perimeter of being president, of presidential duties, then he has an argument that he has absolute immunity for anything that he does in office. And his attorneys take that a step further and say, by the way, even if he had a bad motive has nothing to do with the analysis. So they're essentially arguing that even if he stood to gain personally, his campaign stood to gain, and it was good for him to try to remain in office, they argued that that doesn't really matter as long as looking into election fraud was within the outer perimeter of presidential duties. That's their argument, that Trump has absolute immunity for things that he does as the president. And by the way, I'll tell you right now, Judge Chutkan will deny this motion. It's almost a certainty. That's my prediction. But here's the thing. It doesn't really matter, because Judge Chutkan's decision will not be the final word. This is a novel, new issue of law. It will go to the Supreme Court, and there Trump has a fighting chance. So my prediction, Judge Chutkan will dismiss it. It'll be a 50 to 70-page opinion. It'll be well-reasoned, but it'll be appealed. And the courts will look at it de novo, both at the D.C. Court of Appeals and then at the Supreme Court. And that's the big one.
Absolutely. All right, I do want to turn to the other case. Trump's attorneys are now calling on a New York judge to dismiss the charges related to alleged hush money payments made to adult film star Stormy Daniels before the 2016 election. And this was really about how that money was sort of logged in terms of business records. They say prosecutors waited too long to bring the case. Help us understand the point they're making, whether this could go anywhere, and also why we're hearing about this now.
That's actually their weakest argument. I've made this motion myself in cases of pre-indictment delay. And what happens is essentially prosecutors will sit on a case for years and years and years and only finally get around to indicting. And then by the time they do, the defense attorney is like, hey, how do I find witnesses? I mean, this is prejudicial. So those motions almost always lose. I think the stronger case is that this was never a strong case to begin with. It was a zombie case that was resurrected time and time again. Those are not my words, by the way. Those are the words of a top former prosecutor who was on this prosecution team, who wrote a book, and that book features prominently in this motion. So not sure that the odds are good that the case will get dismissed, but he's got a shot on appeal.
Danny, before I let you go, I do also want to talk about the fact that Trump dropped his $500 million lawsuit against his ex-lawyer, Michael Cohen, but a spokesperson for Trump says these claims would be revisited after dealing with the other legal battles. Obviously, we know how much is going on in terms of legal battles for the former president, but how should we interpret this move?
You know, it's not really a legal analysis. This is probably a business decision. We call this throwing good money after bad. Do you really want to pay your lawyers $500 an hour or more, probably more, Trump's lawyers, to go after someone like Michael Cohen for $500 million, which he obviously doesn't have? So this is a business decision, not a legal decision. Whether they will revisit it, I don't know. I wouldn't put money on that either.
All right. Danny Cevallos, as always, thank you.
Thanks for watching. Stay updated about breaking news and top stories on the NBC News app, or follow us on social media.